So when you first download the Mechi app, this is where you're going to land, which is the homepage. And this is just showing you different events that are available around you. You can just click into one of them and join. The first tile is really just showing you events that you yourself are hosting. As you can see, I have a main event location, a second location. Say, for example, that second location is where we are going to meet up for a drink after the game. And then the unique thing about Mechi is you actually have two views, the play view and the host view. Under the host view is really where you are functioning as the host of events or experiences. I can create an event right here. I can create my own community. And so to create your community or to invite your friends to your community, they will first have to be on Mechi. And then you say new list or whatever you want to call it. I will call it my soccer A-list community. Okay, spell. And then you do want to pick an activity that actually matches the list purpose, and the reason for that I will show you shortly. But for now, you're creating your list, and so y'all want to just select people to add to my list. Anyone on Mechi right now will be able to be searched and added to my list. And then I think you kind of get the picture. So this is where the list essentially lives. You can also add venues on Mechi that you use or frequently go to, or like a field that you like going to regularly. You can add them on here, and then Mechi would prefer, like, basically give you a preference for that list when next time you are creating your own event. And so say now I want to go to play mode again. As you created your community from the host view, on the play view, if I am part of a community, this is where I go and I can see all the list or communities that I'm a part of. And as I open a list, actually, it will give me an idea of where I rank on the list of my other peers. So based on the Mechi score. And I will show you how the Mechi score is actually calculated. So under the stats tab, you're going to find different metrics that you yourself can track, but the Mechi score ideally is what we are really focusing on, because this you will be able to redeem this for actual real life items, money. You can even use it to buy things or donate it to a non-profit of your choice. To get to your Mechi score, this is how we are actually calculating it. Streaks of how many weeks you've been playing an activity or being active. Duration of that activity, say a hike that is 2 hours long, you'll be calculated that you walked or did a hike for approximately two hours. And then the intensity is really saying, like, okay, a walk is probably not as intense as running, which is not as intense as maybe playing soccer for 2 hours straight. And then resting heart rate is really the key metric that we are using to show and give you a sense of what your overall cardiovascular health looks like over a period of time. And so then events, again, this is another view, just kind of going in depth, accepted events, available events, pending events, where, the app would automatically invite people. And then chats, which are very specific to events, or direct chats between you and a host, or chats between your community. Now, the one thing I do want to highlight is, as I was saying earlier, if you have a list and you want to create an event, and say I want to create a soccer event, for example, the unique thing why we recommend having your own list is most people have a group of friends, 3 or 4 people that they ideally want to play with on a regular basis. Create that list, so when you're creating your soccer event, you can add them from your list, right? And then the app, if you're saying, okay, well, I only have 4 people on that list, but I need 3 more people, you can actually just toggle over here that says invite people outside of preferred list, and the app will actually find your other people within your area. Now, we know most of the time after a game, people want to go grab coffee or get a drink or whatever, and you don't want to keep texting people back and forth where we're going to meet, where's the parking lot. You can actually add multiple locations and give those locations different title. Hey, this is where we're going to meet for lunch. This is where we're going to meet for the start of the ride or whatever. So that's just a high-level quick tutorial of how to navigate the Mechi app. Please leave us some comments, try out the app, give us some feedback, whatever we can do to improve it. We're more than eager to do that and looking forward to your feedback.